Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here and it's time for week 7 of the Book of You. So let's dive straight in. Now the first challenge this week was 43, choose whole grains. Choose a whole grain option today. Eat whole grains regularly will make a massive difference to your health. They are powerful little things that can reduce the risk of strokes and heart disease. Without getting too geeky, they remain whole when they're processed, whereas refined grains lose lots of their nutrients during milling. Also, whole grains take longer to digest, which helps us to feel fuller for longer. I also find that whole grain varieties such as wholemeal bread or brown rice give brilliant texture and often have a deeper flavour, so they're great for adding an extra level to your meals. Double the pleasure. I can't do this one. It's the first one I can't do. I'm actually quite intolerant and allergic to a lot of whole grains, and so I have to avoid things like that. They make me bloated and trigger off my IBS. So I can't do this one. So I'm really disappointed. I can't give it a tick, but you know, there's good reason for it. And so if you are following this, then go out and get yourself some whole grains and let me know if you feel healthier afterwards, because unfortunately I can't do this one. Day 44 is a 1-minute diary. Take less than a minute to write down one thing that happened today. Keep long diary entries every day is a resolution that a lot of us fail at, so make this short and manageable. What may seem like an ordinary or insignificant moment today can become a dear memory from now on. Well, I just sort of went through what I did in the day. I didn't actually put one thing down, but it's very quick. I did it in a minute. I said we went to Matilda's horse riding lesson and then we took her to buy her friend's birthday present. She picked it all herself. She picked him a Spider-Man toy and a fire engine. So that's what we did. We took her to a horse riding lesson, which she is loving. We take her once a month just to see if she's enjoying it, and she loves it so much. And so we then went off to the shops and it was time to buy her friend's birthday present, whose party it is next week. And I thought I'd see if she wanted to pick herself, and she picked him a Spider-Man action figure and a fire engine. So we shall see if he's into that when we go to the party next week. Challenge 45 is eat the rainbow. Knock out a colourful meal today. A lot of info flies around about how to get all the vitamins and minerals you need for optimum health, well-being and mood, but let's break it down. The simplest, easiest, most effective way to ensure you're getting your fill of good stuff is to eat the rainbow. So I will endeavour to eat something colourful. I very regularly, possibly every day, have zoodles, which are, if you're American, zucchini, or if you're English, courgettes. Noodles, I use my spiralizer, so that's very green, and I generally put with it some broccoli, which is also green, but maybe I shall put some prawns, which are pink, and maybe some clementine segments, which are orange, and maybe some yellow peppers. I'm going to make myself something interesting. 46 is to explore your neighbourhood. Put on your walking shoes and go out to explore your surroundings. Notice something new and find a place you haven't visited before. Admire something for a second longer than usual. When you're paying attention to what's around you, you get lost in the moment. You may not only experience something new, but also end up walking that extra mile. So I will show you a picture now of my walk and things that I saw when I was there. '47 is to take quality time, take some time to yourself and just pamper yourself a bit. Making time for yourself counts. I am enjoying a lovely bubble bath this evening. My husband will be with Matilda and I'm going to take an hour to have a proper soak bubble bath with some lovely candles and some really indulgent bubble bath that I have bought myself, and I shall be reading my book and relaxing, and I just can't wait. 48 is lighten your paper load. Without noticing it, we tend to acquire a lot of unnecessary things which we carry around. Go through your briefcase, handbag, wallet or pockets and get rid of old paper, receipts, extra notebooks and journals. Clearing your bag is like clearing your mind. I actually do this quite regularly. Possibly every few months I will go through my purse and get rid of any receipts that I no longer need, or any sort of post office receipts from posting things out that I don't need, and I will clear my wallet out totally and then put everything back in again. That also includes sort of cards. I am a sucker for picking up store cards, and often they're stores that I don't go into very often, or some things are out of date, so I like to purge those as well, and the store cards that I don't use very often I put in a separate sort of pouch, and then if I know I'm going to that store in a day I can still get the store card out, but then I don't need to carry it around with me on an everyday basis. And then finally, number 49 is improve a habit. Today is not about lofty resolutions but about improving existing ones. What habit are you trying to work on and how could you make it stick even better? Okay, for me this is definitely exercise. I really want to get back into exercising, but the problem I have is when it's a choice between exercising and reading my book, I will always decide to read my book because that's what I'm passionate about, and exercise is just for me a means to help keep my weight down, and I know it needs to be done, and I just need to find something that can become a habit and a routine. I bought myself this Size DVD quite a long time ago when it came out now, which is meant to be like exercising but through dance, and I could put it on and do it, and I don't. So I'm going to make a really big effort over the next month or so to pick that up. I haven't been able to do it this week because Matilda is off on half term, and that means chaos and not having any time for myself, and so I'm going to start when she goes back to school on Monday. I'm going to be picking up that DVD, and at least once a week to begin with. I'm going to be realistic. I'm just going to go for once a week, and then I'm hoping that I'll really enjoy it and realise it doesn't take long to do and do it more regularly. But to begin with, I'm going to aim for once a week. I'm going to pick up that DVD, and I can do it in the comfort of my own home, and I'm going to give it a go and get myself moving about again. So wish me luck, and if I'm feeling particularly positive and I don't look like a total dork, maybe I will film myself and include it in a future week's Book of You video. Anyway, that's it from me this week, and I look forward to hearing more about your journeys, because I know quite a few of you now have mentioned that you've picked it up. So let me know how you're getting on. Even if you're just dipping into it every now and again, I think that's a great thing to do too. And I'm really enjoying just focusing on different aspects of my life and really concentrating on the small things that can actually make big differences. Anyway, I will speak to you soon, BookTube. Bye for now.